really interesting look. Again, a really, really cool weekend, a long weekend of football. It just was relentless, which felt great. Week 12. You got to pick one, though, that mattered most for one of these teams. A lot of different reasons to go different directions, but which one mattered most?
This might not feel like it's recent memory because it happened on Thursday night, but I think the Vikings win was huge. And I think the Vikings win was huge for the standings. They currently are the #2 seed in the NFC. But also for psyche and morale. If the Vikings had lost to the Cowboys 40-3, and then 4 days later, in their own building, again, lost to the Patriots, we would be done with the Vikings as a national media. We would be done with the Vikings as fans of football. We'd say, same old Vikings, same old Cousins. Instead, Cousins and Jefferson go up against a Belichick defense, score 33 points, and Justin Jefferson put on a show where he's basically like, you put me in January, I can do this against anybody. They were the ones who got the lucky bounces. They were the ones who weren't making mistakes at the end. And the image of Bill Belichick on a short week going up against a first-year coach, Kevin O'Connell, who used to be playing for Belichick and more or less never got in the field because of Brady under Belichick, for him to win that game, it's a major statement. There's this image that I have, and Quab, our wonderful producer, has it ready for us with the turkey leg here. I don't think anyone envisioned this. Kirk Cousins having the time of his life with a 9-2 team, eating a turkey leg after beating Belichick.
Peter, he said, I feel like I'm in Disney World. I love it.
And it's because of the turkey legs. It's because of the joy. The crowd has not filed out. They're loving it. This is an image that, 24 hours earlier, I think everyone was like, oh, gosh, here come the Vikings, and then a deer of the season, 2 home losses in 4 days. No, just the opposite. They found a way. That's a resilient team right there. I think the Vikings had the biggest win because had they lost, they're frauds.
They're the turkey.
Yeah. They're the two losses at home in 4 days, you're crap.
Even though they're 8-3.
You're crap.
Yeah,
you can't win. Instead, you're turkey. You're good.
Yeah, I'm right with you. Primetime game. They were on the 4 o'clock hour the week before, and they lose 40-3.
For everybody.
Huge win for them. The Vikings, win or loss, they were going to be first in their division. I'm looking at the Washington Commanders, a team who was able to win on a last-minute play by the defense, but also the Seattle loss puts the Commanders in the playoffs, and they're rolling right now, and they've been fun to watch. And we watched Brian Robinson almost win an angry scepter from his touchdown, scamper on a pass from Taylor Heineke. He had 20 touches in this game, 125 yards. He's starting to get rolling. They're running the ball effectively. Since Taylor Heineke has been in there, they've been 5-1 with him as a starter. They are winning football games late, and a lot of it has to do with their defense as well. 10th right now in the NFL in points allowed and 8th in yards. We watched Kendall Fuller get the game-sealing interception. The week before, he gets a pick-6 against the Houston Texans. The Commanders have just become this fun team to watch who are kind of the underdogs each and every week they go out there to play with a fun coach in Ron Rivera, Riverboat Ron, who's rallying around them. So many things going on around the Commanders organization, but looking forward. They play the New York Giants, a bye week, and then the New York Giants again. Oof. Right now in the 7th spot in the playoffs. We've talked about the New York Giants, where they are right now as a football team. Are they on a downward slide? Whatever the case may be, this is a huge 3-week stretch for the Washington Commanders and could kind of seal their fate of being in the playoffs in that last spot if they're able to hang on and maybe beat the Giants.
It's zero-sum, too, because those 2 wins over the Giants is 2 losses for New York, right? So it's like, here's our guys.
You're there.
I can't believe what they're doing, and yet proud of those guys.
Yeah, you don't mention the riverboat. I can say I've never seen any riverboat casinos outside Newport Beach, but there's a guy who is the head coach of the Chargers who got a win, who deserves a little credit, too. I think it's the Chargers. I try as hard as I can in life and here at the table to avoid the easy targets. I hate easy targets, whether it's, Nickelback or the Shia LaBeouf had a run. Remember, Amanda Bynes had a run. Everyone's just making jokes. It's Kirk Cousins, Jimmy G, Carson Wentz. The Chargers are an easy target for lame jokes, and I've definitely made them myself, but I was so glad to see the Chargers defy the stupid lame joke, which, if it's the late window and it's, if there's about 10 minutes left in the game and they got a lead or they're going to blow it, they didn't, and they beat the Cardinals, which is no incredible feat, but the fact that they did it in clutch fashion, everyone was just ready. The tweets and the emails were in the draft folder. We were just ready to just beat the crap out of the Chargers once again because you lost to the lowly Cardinals. I don't even think it was a matter of them going for 2 at the end. I think if they don't get that, fine, you respect the choice. I just think it was a matter of them not falling apart. They stay alive. They matter in the AFC. I just am so glad it didn't go that way because I feel very strongly that a lot of these guys are still paying for the sins of Phillip Rivers Andrews and the late Marty Schottenheimer and people who have nothing to do with the organization or the team anymore. Some of these players weren't even alive for some of the Chargers' sins, but the jokes come up all the time. Sometimes we even make them at the table. It's nice to see them be like, no, we got this one. I don't care if it's against a high school team. We're not falling apart. I think that meant a lot for the Chargers, and I was happy to see them do it.
You know who erased any joke fodder over the weekend for the team that has had the longest playoff drought over the last 11, 12 years? The New York Jets.
Yeah.
Mike White, he took his eraser and he's like, not the same old Jets, just the Jets. Mike White looked really good. Most important win? There was not a more important win over the weekend than what Mike White did at quarterback for the New York Jets. 3 touchdowns, over 300 yards. His completions were precise, they were patient, they were on point. He looked comfortable. He was battling the elements. He was allowing wide receivers to play within themselves, guys that just were a shell of themselves up until some point this season. And Robert Saleh put it best. He made the easy look easy. And when a quarterback who hasn't started a game in a year plays like that at home for a team that is well on its way to potentially fighting for a playoff spot for the first time since seeing themselves on a Mark Sanchez quarterback 2010 AFC Championship game, a game in which they came back after being down 24-0 against the Steelers. They still lost, but the fact that the Jets are here, Mike White, that to me, most important win, season-defining win if he continues to play this way.
The playoffs for today, they're in. They go to Minnesota on Sunday. That's a huge test. This is not the Bears defense.
And then they go Buffalo after that.
Yeah.
Like, it's big time.
Here we go.
That was like a little warm-up, and now we'll see.
I'm on a tear, too. You know Mike White, the writer, producer, actor.
Yeah, White Lotus.
In White Lotus. He was in School of Rock. Like, now I think the Googled Mike White is still the picture of...
Is it?
Yes. Got to become the Jets quarterback.
Oh, that's awesome.
Speak it into existence,
One
Mike
more
White. We're working on it for you on Good Morning Football.